Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on Discover. I've covered them a couple times. I have a Discover card. I have Discover stock. It's climbs at times. As you can see, it's just taken off here today. I have some in a different account. I think my cost basis is like $96. It ran up to the 105s, something like that. I don't know, back in April. We'll take a look, and I should have sold it and rebought it, but didn't. But as you can see, over the 5-year, it's just been kind of all over the place. 90s to the 109s, 110s. I remember back right after the pandemic, even back in 2019, it would have been a good buy. But right about in here, I bought some at like 30, wow, even 28 there for a while. I bought some at like $39 right after everything crashed, and immediately, you can see it just immediately ran back up. I wish I would have bought more. So you can see within a 6-month, you could have doubled, almost tripled your money, and it just kept going up. Just kept going up through August. It hit 135 and came back down. But I've had good luck with Discover. It's got a decent dividend. Over the past year, it hasn't done much. The past 3 months, it's down. But I tried buying it under $100, which is right here. And you could have got it right there. Would have been a good buy too. Should have bought some there. I was watching it then, but thought it would go lower. But so anytime it's under $100, I try to buy it, and then it seems like it just keeps going up. So has its dips here and there, but the past week has been the best return. So you could have got it, like I said, under the $100, and we'll see where it taps out, see how much higher it's going to go. But if you have Discover, you can leave that in the comments. So it's Discover Financial, ticker DFS. If you don't know much about it, it's a credit card. It's one of the nice credit cards that gives you cash back. I use it to buy stuff on Amazon. Founded in 1960. It's one of the not so much talked about credit cards. Visa, MasterCard, your bigger ones. American Express. So those are the bigger ones, but I like Discover. I have all of them. I have some American Express, some MasterCard, Visa. Those are $200-$300 stocks. American Express, I believe, is about $180. I haven't looked at it lately, but Discover's the lower dollar one. I hate to say less expensive, because it depends what you mean by expensive, but anyway, it's got a market cap of $26.76 billion, high today of 105.52, low of 102.72, 52-week high of 119.91, and low of 87.64. So not too bad of a dividend on this one, 2.34. Volume is not much on this one, so it's not a real sexy stock, but you're not going to lose much with this one. You get a nice dividend, and it's a credit card. It's not going away, and so I have no fears of this one ever dying or disappearing. So it's pretty much spot on earnings. A little bit low there, a little bit low there. We'll see what the next one does in next month. But here, don't know why I sold it. Looks like it was a partial share, probably because it was at a high then. So, but here's the dividend back in March of 2022, 50 cents per share. Looks like I had 2 in a partial, so $1.09. Again, December of 2021, 50 cents. To my knowledge, I could be wrong, but I don't think they ever did away with their dividend during the pandemic, but I could be wrong on that one. So Bank of America, I've thought about dumping. It just hasn't appreciated at all. I think my cost basis is $30. I'm getting rid of all bank stocks. You can leave your comments. So Visa is actually $224. I was thinking it was around the $200 range. It's been a while since I've looked at it. And American Express was at $180, but it's down a little bit as well. So those wouldn't be too bad of buys. They're growth stocks, so I've done very well with those. But over here on Microsoft Bing, currently showing Discover as a buy with a 1-year price target of $119. So that'll hit it. I mean, they're rated Discover Financial Services to present at the Morgan Stanley U.S. Financials Payments and Conference. So this is dated a couple days ago, but it's good to see that they're active. Present the Morgan Stanley. Morgan Stanley's huge. U.S. Financials. About Discover is a digital banking and payment services company with one of the most recognized brands in the United States financial services since its inception in 1986. The company has become one of the largest card issuers in the United States. The company issues the Discover Card, America's Cash Rewards Pioneer, and offers private student loans, personal loans, home loans, checking and savings accounts, and certificates of deposit through its banking business. Operates the Discover Global Network, comprised of a Discover Network with millions of merchants and cash access locations. So, financial services. Discover looks interesting, and it's about to pay a dividend. So, that's what it's all about. About to trade ex-dividend in the next 4 days. So that's passed because this is the 19th. On which shareholders need to be on the company's books in order to receive the dividend. The ex-dividend date is important, so the process settle involves 2 full business days. Discover Financial Services investors that the stock honor after the 24th of May. So if you own the stock on or after the 24th, will not receive a dividend, which will be paid on June 8th. So the dividend is going to be paid in a week. The dividend is 70 cents, so they raised it 70 cents a share. Following on the last 12 months, the company distributed a total of $2.80 per share to shareholders. So dividends going up. That's a good thing. Right then, the current price was $100.61. So looks like they're doing okay. Strong growth prospects usually make the best dividend payers because it's easier to grow dividends when earnings per share are improving. So there you go. Very good. Growing the dividend. Why does Discover have a reputation as a less prestigious credit card? Just like I said earlier. I've always had Discover. I don't use it every day. I have a Cabela's card. I believe it's a MasterCard that I use everywhere. That way you get free points at Cabela's and get free shoes and whatever. But Discover, you can do the same thing. They give cash back, and I'm not for sure of all their rewards, but I do use them. I have a couple automatic payments going to them, so picking between Apple Card and Discover It. Need some advice on which one to go with, so just gave a 0% for a year, trying to understand why. It's because they want you to rack up a bill and not pay it off so they can charge you 18 to 20% interest. That's why. Not coming back. Discover It credit card is the best. Everybody's got their own opinion, so over here on StockTwits, currently at $105.12. Share your ideas on Discover. Unusual options. Activity alerted. $50 call expiring. I don't do a whole lot of options. If you've done an option on Discover, go ahead and list that in the comments. That'd be interesting to know. Over here on Microsoft, currently showing it as a buy with a analyst price target of 117.75. The rate it's going today, it'll make it. Over here on TipRank, showing it as a moderate buy, 10-11% upside to 116.75, high of 132, low of 103. So, and it's pretty close to the low, so, but like I said, it's been a stable one for me. I've liked it. I've made some pretty decent money on it, and the dividend's going up, so you can calculate. There's a calculator on TD Ameritrade. You can calculate how many shares, put in your shares, the Discover, the ticker, and it'll tell you what the income is on it per year. It's kind of interesting. So, but that's all that I have on Discover. If you have it, or Visa or MasterCard or Amex, you can list that in the comments. We'll see what all cards people out there have. And if you have Discover, leave your cost basis and how many shares you have. That'd be interesting to know. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.